Freedom for you and me. December 11, 2016. Dear ones, you have passed through another veil to sense pieces of yourself not possible just days ago. So it is you are differentiating between society and yourself, perhaps for the first time since you entered Earth many lifetimes previous to your current life. For some, that remembering of your totality in this physical body means you feel different emotionally or physically. For others, it is a deep understanding of new you. And for still others, it is the sense that your 3D life is not all that there is. Each of you is approaching this transition in the manner best for you. The only sensation for all is that you are different, and you know you are different from the you before this transition, even though you may not understand how you are different. You feel stronger and larger within your being. It's much more, I don't want to do that so I'm not going to take it anymore, than, I don't want to do that, but I will, if you say I should. You are a different being because you are adjusting to the power that has been within you since your inception before time began. You are returning to thoughts of your previous Earth segments and a knowingness that you are combining more segments than ever before while of Earth. Even though such is true, that truth begs definition in terms of breadth and width. Before time began, you were a complete being, incorporating all segments of your being. You were not split or divided between physical being and the you beings of the ethers or other dimensions, frequencies, or locations. You were one in totality. In your interest to explore as much as you could within the totality of your being, you split into numerous segments, all reporting to your central being or soul. Your soul, in turn, reported to the universes in whatever layer or grouping was most appropriate, and on for eons of Earth time or a split second in universal time. You have decided, after much experimentation and reporting, that you are once again returning to a larger whole of yourself. So it is that your larger whole is experiencing a blending of the activities you have had throughout those eons of Earth time and places. Even though some of those experiences were not enjoyable, all were lessons you wished to complete. And so you have, allowing you to combine those pieces of your completed experiences into a new totality. That completed experience totality was in preparation for this transition, and was how you became an Olympic star of epic proportions. In a sense, you completed college-level courses while in high school. So it is that many just awakening are not as complete as you in this lifetime. That is not to say that you were better than others, but instead that you had a different focus, and prepared for that focus instead of the studies true for many just awakening. And that is why some continue to complete 3D pieces despite you providing the grace and openings for them to move through this transition more quickly. Many of those not of the first or second wave are similar to high school students who do not wish to take advanced coursework because they wish to study one or more high school lessons in more detail. In a sense, you are a highly skilled generalist, and they are highly focused specifics. Even though neither is better nor worse, the difference makes it a bit more difficult for you to understand them and therefore, accept and love them for who they are. Just as is true for you the highly skilled generalist, they have specific attributes necessary for this transition. All now of Earth are of this amazing life transition tapestry. Each has a different thread that woven together creates a loving whole. But once you start believing that your thread is stronger or better or that they cannot possibly be part of your tapestry, you weaken the whole. For there are no accidents of Earth at this time, and never have been. In the past, you focused on the differences in a fearful fashion. Now you are beginning to accept differences with the knowingness and wisdom of your eons of diligent and most often, difficult Olympic training. Olympic training you created for yourself for this specific time. Now that you remember who you truly are, you are allowing yourself to accept your power and your wisdom. Wisdom and power that allows you to accept others as important threads of the Earth tapestry and therefore, you. Even though you may be upset with others, you are discovering that the fear attached to that upset feeling is lessening daily. You are discovering more of a live and let live sensation both for yourself and others. Such will not necessarily happen overnight, because it is a process. As you accept yourself more, you will have a need to accept others, just as you once had a need to fear others. There are no errors on earth, merely mirrors for self-love and acceptance. Allow yourself to expand into your totality, and all will be achieved easily and effortlessly, knowing that you will not shift in the same way as others, or even as you expect. Personal and individual freedom reigns. Allow yourself to be, and you will find yourself allowing the same freedom for others. So be it. Amen. Channeled by Brenda Hoffman. www.lifetapestrycreations.com